December 17th, 2017 was a big day. It was a big day. It's a day that I decided I couldn't do this alone. I've been fighting so many battles on my own. Now I was always small, always the underdog, always had that fighter spirit, always had that attitude that I'm gonna prove the world wrong. You tell me I can't do it, well, I'll show you I can do it. And that's good. That was my Bobby Boucher tackling fuel, right? To keep driving and keep motivating me. Every time somebody would knock me down, and I was bullied a lot as a kid. Not just mental bullying, but a lot of physical bullying. Punched and kicked and spit on and scratched and bit, clawed. Terrible. And I could have let that keep me down. But I was like, no, I'm rising up. I realize I've got something here. I realize I'm a unique gift from God, just like you are. You're 1 in 8 billion, man. You've got a unique gift that nobody else has. But you got to believe in that gift. And what is that gift? I tell you, it's whatever comes the most natural to you. Whatever you do that just seems effortless. And it's just like, wow, this is my zone, baby. That is your gift. On December 17th, as I mentioned, I did something special. I got baptized. I realized that my whole life, I was constantly fighting against the bully in my mind and the ghost of everybody in the past that told me what I couldn't do and put me down and tried to keep me down and bullied me, because I'm not a very big person. I'm 5'7". Not very big at all. So I was always told, you're too short, too small, not big enough, too stupid, too dumb. And then of course I was an easy target because I didn't have any confidence. I didn't believe in myself, which is a magnet for bullies, right? And of course the more you're bullied, the less confident you feel about yourself. Your self-belief, self-worth, self-confidence, self-respect, all gone. You got to build that back up. And how I did that was had that underdog fighter spirit, right? That I'm going to prove everybody wrong. And it got to the point where it's not that I didn't have anybody else to prove wrong, but I was living my whole life just to prove others wrong. Yeah, it reached me to a level of success. I was no longer bullied, although people still try and bully me online, because you're never going to escape it. There's unhappy people out there. Unhappy, hurt people try and hurt others and make them unhappy. That's just what they do. What we can establish is that bullyproof armor, to believe in yourself. But once again, I was fighting, I was clawing, and everything I was doing was all about proving the haters wrong. I was spending more and more time just trying to prove somebody online that gave me a negative review or bashed me online. I was trying to prove them wrong. I was trying to prove people that bullied me from 20 years ago wrong. It was almost like, see, you bullied me. You said I wouldn't amount to anything. Look what I've done. I'll show you. And once again, that's good tackling fuel to drive me and push me. But when it gets to the point where all you're doing is chasing ghosts, it's no good. So what happened on December 17, 2017? I was baptized. I was baptized. Now I've got God in my corner. I got God front and center. And that was the missing piece in my life. I was fighting all these ghosts. I was trying to prove everybody else wrong, just to try and prove to myself that I was somebody. But God always knew I was somebody. It was a missing piece. It's not that I know who God was growing up. My grandma would often say, Richie, are you putting God first? And, you know, occasionally I would lie and say yes, just to shut grandma up. Horrible to say, but it's the truth. And it never was. I was putting my own ego, my own fragile ego first. If I prove this person wrong, if I defeat this bully, if I get this level of success, yes, then I'll feel good, then I'll feel full, then I'll feel complete. But then I get a negative comment. Well, now I gotta attack that bully. I wanna jump through the phone, jump through the computer and teach them a lesson. One, I can't jump through the phone, jump through the computer and teach them a lesson. You know, who the heck knows where they live at? The second thing, why should I be worried about what someone online says that I have no idea who they are? Now, Steve Harvey once said, the dogs howl at the moon because that's what dogs do. Dogs are down here, the moon is up here. Now, if the moon would howl back, that would be a story. The moon never howls back because it knows what it does. It spreads light over others. Don't be the dogs howling. Don't allow the dogs that are howling at you right now. Put your light out. Put your moon out. Shine bright, baby. You're a gift, a unique gift from God. And now that I've got God in my corner, I still have my struggles. I still have my battles. Not every day sunshine and rainbows, as Rocky says. Matter of fact, very few are. And a lot of days I don't feel like doing these videos. A lot of days I don't feel like working out. Well, the truth is, the majority of the time, I don't, and you probably won't either, feel like doing it. But do it anyway. Because when you do it anyway, you're not only defeating that bully in your mind, you're building up that warrior confidence. You're building up your bullyproof armor. So when you do have to fight that battle, man, you're strengthened. You've conditioned yourself to take it on, to do it. But having God in my corner now, I've got somebody I can turn to. And being a fighter, I had a lot of cornermen and a lot of good ones, but no one as good as God. Turn to him anytime. And my grandma used to always say, Richie, you'll never get a busy signal when you call God, but you got to pick up the phone and call him. Woo! How's that for a wham, right hook of reality? And for our young folks watching it, a busy signal was something you used to get on the phone when somebody was on the other line. There we go. All right, so December 17th, 2017 is the day my life changed. It's the day that I got the best cornerman in the world. It's the day that I stopped fighting ghosts. It's the day that I stopped trying to prove myself to myself and started to say, what can I do to help out others? How can I take the knowledge, the wisdom that I've learned, that I've gained, to pass that on? So others that are struggling with the same problem I'm struggling with, how can I help them? Because that's something I was always looking for, but I didn't know who to ask, I didn't know where to go, and I didn't know what to do. Now you got it. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Leave your comments in the comment box below. If you're battling, you're fighting, you've got the mental bully in there, or you're still out there fighting ghosts, put it in there, man. And then watch other videos. My whole point of all these videos and the programs we're putting together is to lift you up, to inspire, empower you, to teach you, share my knowledge and wisdom that I've gained and still continuing to gain, because I'm surrounding myself with other people that are going to help me get to the next level. And then I promise I'm going to share that with you. And then you share it with someone else. And that's how we make society, I like to say, a healthier, happier, safer place to live for all of us. Because when we feel healthy, we feel happy, we feel secure, and we can't help but share that with someone else to lift them up and inspire them. Thank you so very much for listening. God's blessings to you and your loved ones. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and please drop your comments below. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.